Okay, I got some bars we're gonna put on the bike, on the TTR 110. And before I throw them on there, these are the XR50 CRF50 Pro Taper 7/8 bars. And just since I got the old ones off, I want to do a little comparison to show the height difference about what you're gonna get. So that's about the height difference. It's not a whole lot taller, maybe an inch, 2 inches, but it is a lot wider, as you can see there. And I think that's going to help, because the problem I was having was I was hitting my knees when I was going deep into turns and really cranking over. Just, you know, it's a tiny bike. So we're going to throw these on and see how well they fit for an adult. The thing I noticed was the brake lever, because I'm wider and higher now, was a little stretched. So the brake lever was stock, it was in front of the number plate. I went ahead and moved it behind the number plate and put it behind this little keeper here, and it looks like it's going to be long enough to work. And so is the throttle. So as far as the cables reaching, it looks like so far everything's long enough. Now as far as the length, I'm going to leave them long. You can always cut them down later. They give you marks here. Let's see if I can show better. They give you marks, so if you want to trim them. But before I cut them off, I'm going to head and hook everything up, ride the bike, and see if it's too wide for anything. The thing I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to cut that little tab off on the kill switch. That fit inside a hole that was on the stock bars, but that's not a big deal. A grinder, heck, even a pair of needle nose, you could probably bend that thing off of there, so that's got to come off. That side, hit it with an angle grinder, hit it with a little bit of primer, and she should be good to go. So got the bars on, and gonna take a ride and show how they don't hit my knees anymore, which is fantastic. So if you're an adult looking for a pair of bars, these ones seem to work out pretty good. I'm 6 foot tall, and it's not banging my knees anymore with the ends of the bar. So let's take a little ride, see how it goes. So when I'm got my knee down, going back and forth, it's not hitting anymore. Now the bars are really wide, and you almost had to be careful because the front wheel's so small. You got so much leverage now. The first time I rode it, I actually got it sideways and I was going in a straight line. So that takes a little bit of adjustment, but if you're an adult, this is the ticket, this is the way to go. This is our little track. Perfect for pit bikes. Still get a little bit of speed. Little jump. Bikes do some things so well, and when you ride one, you really got to ride it to its strengths, because you know your suspension's made for a little kick, for crying out loud. So there's some limitations there, but as far as getting into turns and stuff, you do something pretty good. Definitely got to get changed though. These stock tires are sketchy in the soft stuff. know, it's 85, 90 degrees. You don't have to put on all the gear. You know, basically just a helmet. And I gotta give it out for these knee pads. I got these things off Amazon, and they're perfect for this. I've already crashed twice on my right knee, and without anything on, it freaking hurts. I crashed with these the other day, didn't feel a thing. And they were cheap. I think they were like $12, $15, if that. These bikes are fun. I mean, I actually crash on this more than I do my big bikes, but you don't get hurt. You're so close to the ground, but you do gotta wear boots. Trying to ride these with sneakers on, you're asking for trouble. And you gotta watch too, because your foot pegs are so low. You got to pick your shift points at good spots, because you don't want your toes sticking down there when your suspension's about to compress all the way, because it'll rip your toes right back. It's not pretty. But take it slow and ride them around, get used to it. Make mistakes, you learn. But they're stupid fun. I mean, to come in here with my son and go at it 100%, and the bikes are about matched, you know, his CRF and this thing, they're about exactly even. So it all comes down to rider skill and who makes mistakes and who misses a gear, stuff like that. But it's fun, definitely fun. I tell you, the other day I crashed. I thought he was going to run me over. He was so close behind me. Makes for good laughs. You don't need much room. That's the beauty thing about them. Recommend these bars, and in fact, even if you're a kid, you know, you can cut some down off the length, and you know, because you're not going to need them that long. But this is where I always crash, and I think half of it is these crappy tires, so I can't wait to get them changed.